back to Science with Miss V. Today, we will be talking about properties of matter. Now, you've learned a little bit about properties of matter before, but today we're going to hear all about it from our good friend Elmo. So I will go ahead and share my screen so that you can hear everything he has to say. Then we're going to do a fun experiment where we get to see something special transform right before our eyes. So here are the materials that you're going to need. First, you're going to need your science journal to record your observations. You'll also need a pencil to write with, and your scientist eagle eyes and your listening ears on at all times. Now that you have all of those materials, I'll go ahead and share my screen and see what Elmo has to say about properties of matter. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Abby. Huh? Elmo just noticed something about his paper towel tube.
What?
Yeah, it's straight this way and round this way.
Yep, tubes are like that. Yeah, and mine is really light.
Oh, yeah. And Elmo's is kind of smooth, too.
Oh, and it's a really light brown.
Yeah.
What you are describing are the tube's properties, how it looks, smells, and feels.
Yeah. Elmo wants to discover more about properties of matter.
Oh, hi.
Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Oh, Abby. Elmo has a new favorite word. Transform.
Ooh, I like that word. Transform.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Elmo's not sure. He just likes the way it sounds.
Transform means to change something into something else, like when ice or snow melts and changes into water.
Oh, I remember a snowman that I made. It melted and became a puddle of water.
It transformed.
Well, maybe we can investigate with an ice cube.
Yeah, we can leave it out and see if it melts. I mean, transforms into water.
Yeah, try it yourself.
Grown-ups can download and discover more properties of matter ideas.
Okay, that's amazing. Elmo and our friend Abby, they gave us great ideas about properties of matter. So properties of matter are things that help us describe an object. Last time we talked all about words that helped describe texture, which is part of a property that makes up a certain object. We can also use words like heavy or light to help describe the weight of an object. Now, Elmo talked about an awesome word, transform, and Miss V has some ice here that we can see if we can make it transform. I put lots of big ice in here, and you can try this at home too if you have ice. Would be easiest for you would be to take an ice cube, get a plate or just a cup like this, and leave it out. I've already left this ice out for a little bit, and you can already see droplets of water inside of it. That's the properties of the ice cube changing. Now, if you see the ice cube, right now it is hard and it is solid. But if you change its temperature, it'll change. And so I'm going to help it do that. Now, I can just leave it out and watch it change, but that's going to take a long time. You can also take your ice cube outside and put it on the hot sidewalk on a summer day and watch it melt and change its property from a solid to a liquid in a puddle form all over your sidewalk. Now, so that I can help you see the properties of the ice cube change right before our eyes. Ms. V is going to pour some hot water, because if you change the temperature of the ice cube, the properties of it will also change. But first, we're going to get our worksheet ready for recording. So take out your science journal. Now, what's the first thing that you do when you're getting ready to begin an assignment? Write your name. So go ahead and take your pencil, get your science journal, and write your name. Go ahead. And we're going to write the date as well. Today is September the 15th of the year 2020. And there you go. My name and my date. You can just put 9/1/5/2020 and your name. Okay, now I want you to do something first. The first thing that we're going to do is write before on your page, just like this. Before. You can even put a line over it, under it. Before. We want to draw a picture of what the ice looks like before we change its properties. So with your pencil, you can draw an ice cube. Now Ms. V is going to show you an awesome way to draw an ice cube. A cube. Super easy. You're going to start with a square. Then you're going to make 3 little lines, just like this. I made a line here, another line here, and another line here, just like that. Then you're going to connect the top lines, and then these 2 lines. Just like that. And that looks like a perfectly good ice cube to me. I'm going to draw another one so you can see it. So there's my square. There's 1 line. And I'm making them a little bit slanted. And there's the other one. Then you're going to connect them. Top first, then that one. So this is what our ice cube looks like now. Now we're going to change its properties by adding some hot water. So I want you to take your pencil and write the word after. Now, if you're doing this experiment all by yourself with your own ice cube, you can draw a picture of what it looks like on the sidewalk as well. So here is after. So go ahead and write after, before. Here's what it looks like. Then we're going to put after. Okay, hopefully you had enough time. If not, you could just pause the video, go a little bit back, and finish writing those 2 words. And if it's not enough, you could just draw the pictures. Up to you. Okay, now Ms. V has a jug here of hot water. You can tell it's hot because you can see how it's steaming. Maybe not, but I promise it's hot. Super hot. Okay, now we're going to take our mason jar full of cold ice cubes and we're going to pour this hot water. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oh my goodness. I can already see the cube changing. It's no longer perfect perfect cube. And look, it's going down. I'm going to show you. It is amazing. Look at this cube. It's no longer perfectly skewed like it was before, and it's almost even disappeared and become hollow. It's no longer solid all the way through. I'm going to turn it around and see if I could melt it some more. I did it. Now it's not solid at all anymore. There's a big hole inside of it. Isn't it amazing? Is this a cube? Not anymore. We've changed, transformed it to something completely different by changing its temperature. Super amazing. And these other cubes as well have changed, not just that one. All of them have changed. Look at this cube. It's kind of all deformed. So now, Miss V will drink that ice water later. Keep me hydrated. I hope you guys are drinking water too. Now we're going to draw a picture of what our ice cube looked like after we changed its properties. Now this one's going to be a little bit difficult, but I'm just going to draw a deformed square. If you did it all by yourself outside in the hot sidewalk, maybe your cube just looks like a puddle of water. Just like that. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, hearing from our good friend Elmo and learning all about properties of matter with an ice cube. Make sure that you finish recording all of our observations, and if you like, you can color your ice cube and your water as well. I'll see you next time for science. Have a great day. Bye.